Welcome everyone to, you guessed it, the Monaco Grand Prix weekend. As you can see, we are in practice. That's why McLaren teammate gets it wrong and we literally follow him straight into the wall. Not the best moment for us, but we've moved on to a qualifying after that unfortunate moment. So this is going to be our qualifying lap for the, I nearly said Australian Grand Prix then. God, it's been a long time since that. This will be our qualifying lap for the Monaco Grand Prix. As you can see, we've just got to the top of the hill and now we are starting our descent downwards. The rear end stepping out a little bit there over the bump, coming down into the right just before you get into the hairpin. Now we are out of the hairpin, coming down towards the tunnel. Tunnel's flat out, easy. In the 2017 cars, well, I'm pretty sure the tunnel's always been flat out, even though it's quite a risky corner if you think about it. So yeah, there's a Ferrari in the wall as we come into the chicane, and we are now out of the chicane where we crashed in practice. Staying away from the barrier there, because obviously you don't want to crash into the barrier on your qualifying lap. Taking it very cautiously. So, I'm not expecting to get pole, but I am sort of expecting not to be last. But we're probably going to be last anyway, because that is just the way things roll. So, coming up across the line now, and we are currently in P7, so let's see where that puts us after everyone else has done their lap. So, we are actually in P17, so like I said, we are towards the back. But is that a good thing in Monaco? Only we will know until we get to the race. And here we are, starting up on the grid behind Nico Hülkenberg and Lewis Hamilton. So lights out and away we didn't go, everyone else did, but we didn't. Going into the first corner, I thought we were going to have quite a bad accident there, running into everyone, but luckily we didn't. We managed to keep it out of the wall but we are into last place, which is a bit of a shame. But can we get any moves on these cars? Going around the outside of a couple of people. Someone's lost their front wing and it's literally just got sent into someone's apartment at Monaco. Gone up the inside of two cars there. Also nearly went over the top of that Mercedes, who has now passed all of these groups of cars, and we are hoping to do the same. Sort of forced Nico Hülkenberg there into the wall. But that is racing, and I think that was Charles Leclerc that has no front wing in his Sauber. We have suspension damage on red, so that's a bit of a bummer. So when we do our pit stop, hopefully they will manage to fix that. But the Mercedes cut across the front of us there, and I just had to go across the chicane because I would have literally crashed into him if that had happened. And you can see he's crashed into the wall again, trying to take this section very nicely. We've got the Haas in front of us now, and the Haas has rolled and done God knows what right in front of us, but then that has promoted up into P13. So it's Monaco Madness, as I said last year for the 2007 career mode. Coming up across the line now, I think that's Daniel Ricciardo, and we have ploughed into the back of him at the top of the hill. That's a bit of a shame, so it looks like we've got to get back to the pits. But I'm not going to lie, because Monaco is not really that high downforce corners, the front wing on the car, with it on the car and with it out the car, didn't actually feel like too bad of a difference. So we may carry on, but we did come into the pits anyway. That was probably because we had quite bad suspension damage as well. So we can see in the pits, so there's quite a lot of other cars. We're actually into P9. Now P7, because I'm guessing most of the grid has got damaged at Monaco. So we shall see where we come out on this lap. So we're in P3. Everyone else has made their stops. Now we should get into the lead. Yes, we have. So they've made their stop. So we actually are leading the Monaco Grand Prix on a different strategy. So let us see if we can keep this going. Lap 5, P1. But the wheel hit the front wall there, and unfortunately We had to check out early of the Monaco Grand Prix. I will come back and I will win it one year, but it's claimed us again. Unfortunately, we have not been able to finish. We hit the wall in a really, really stupid style, but only 12 finishes actually. Lance Stroll was the last one. So if you're disappointed like me, hit the like button. Put down in the comments your stories of Monaco. Have you finished it? But I'll see you guys next time. Tune in for the next episode. Goodbye.